chances here.
But, and it's one of those interesting things that, you know, Ralphie actually, he has a win over Light, but he does struggle against dekillsage's
The Thrill Sage.
The Thrill Sage's Fox. Because it's a lot more of a patient style, you know, he doesn't really have that same blinding aggression that we see from some of the other Foxes. His mode of gameplay is more, you know, waiting, seeing what happens. You know, he abuses his mobility when he needs to, but otherwise, you know, we see sometimes he just stands and waits.
We'll definitely see him laser a lot more than, especially someone like Light, is very aggro Fox. I think part of that comes from Sage plays a lot of traditional fighting games. Very good Skullgirls Injustice player. Sort of, you know, has to play like a different style in those kind of games where you're not able to play as aggressive a lot of times. And I think it does translate into this game to a degree. Standoff right there. Neither of them were facing each other, so they couldn't grab.
And neither of them would get much off of grab.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow, just that was
great movement from Sage right there. Getting through that situation.
That wasn't just movement. That was like a call out. He didn't do anything. He didn't up air. He didn't. That was like, it was almost like he was the one in advantage.
Yeah, because he knew Ralphie was waiting for an air dodge, as he's going to force him to burn the limit right there. That was very well done.
But like normally when somebody thinks someone's going to burn limit, they throw, like not burn limit, but like, you know, air dodge, you know, they'll counteract by throwing a hitbox. Right there, he didn't even need to, and whoa!
Wow. So Sage, a little more aggro than usual right there, and it does end up costing him. Ends up getting edge guarded right there.
All right, and right now...
See how Ralphie lands. He just gets the ledge. And this is where Fox can have some trouble. You know, he's got some very good, very early kill moves, but the lack of a kill throw can be a bit of a problem for him sometimes. And now, no consistent way to just... He's got to hit one of those stray hits, and in this percent, Fox has a lot of trouble with shields.
Yeah. I mean, so people say Fox has trouble with shields, but his shield pressure is just so stellar. His back air is just, it's amazing.
He can be very safe on shields, but he has to get a kill out of it eventually. And you see right here his answer just to grab, throw him off stage, try to make him burn limit, but he's not even going to do that. Ooh. Last hit of up air clips him right there, and a blade beam. Is that going to kill? No, not quite.
Not quite, but we've seen that from Ralphie a lot. Amazing. That was the suicide back air.
He went all out for that one, and it was the right decision. Sage had no way to get around that.
Yeah,
see him right here. Once he went that low, Sage had no real answer because you see right here, he's already down there. His only other angle is to go up, and at that point, he's not going to be able to get back to ledge.
And not only that, the only reason he was down there is because Ralphie went out so far.
Right.
He went out so far, basically, just being in that space. dekillsage can't just side B into it. That's what he was waiting for.
Right.
And so at that point, he basically got pushed all the way down there, and Ralphie, being a stock ahead, doesn't care. He just swings that sword, takes game one.
He'll gladly take the stock trade right there, and we go to FD for game 2 right here. As
quick question. Has Ralphie ever won against dekillsage 2-0?
I don't know.
I have a feeling that. I mean, I do think that Ralphie has some wins, but
I'm surprised.
Normally they go very back and forth.
Right.
So
I'm very surprised they let him have FD. We see Ralphie and a lot of Clouds in general, for that matter, ban his stage.
So he might have banned Town and City. I'm not exactly sure what his mentality is.
Yeah. Because usually Cloud's best, Fox's best stage is, you know, typically Battlefield, but you don't really want to take a Cloud to Battlefield. So I'm a bit surprised that we don't see the stage banned, but I guess Town might be right. Another good stage for Fox.
And oof, yeah, good forward throw there.
Just empty land grab.
He goes
for it.
Yeah, but misspaces it just barely, which means that he ends up losing that stock. But can he turn it around quickly here? dekillsage earns his jump, but has that beautiful angle. Yeah.
Full out mangle from dekillsage himself.
Also, can we talk about how dekillsage is so consistently just jumping perfectly around the blade beams that Ralphie throws out? Like, it's happened like 4 times already.
Yeah.
He'll throw out the blade beam, and it's just like, it's that scene from that trailer for that bad movie where the guy jumps out of the car and like ends up like squeezing in between 2 cars that are crashing around him. And right now, Ralphie needs to even this up if he wants to stay in this. And this is the sort of thing where Fox's grab is actually amazing in this situation because, you know, Ralphie is conditioned to shield just purely because of how
Ties to a forward air right there. That forward air spike, it's a move that's not safe on whiff at all, but super safe on shields. Frame advantage on shields. And if you space it well enough, it's pretty much unpunishable. So using it right there to his advantage, and good job, good timing for Sage. He gets limit right as he sends him way off stage right there. But Ralphie is bringing this back.
Yeah, and that was really good, just getting back down to ground from dekillsage, dekillsage.
Dekillsage, okay.
Okay. He's got that healthy krill diet. Oh, what an amazing read. He tries to go for it again, but that was actually really smart from Ralphie because he still has him in this bad situation. He goes for this down air, but it's not going to work. Dekillsage ready for it, goes back, and he has that sort of horizontal hitbox necessary in order to just back air him into oblivion. But Ralphie has counterpick here going into game 3. Where do you think he's going to take him?
I think either Smashville or Battlefield. Those would be my guesses. Like, we see him counterpick Smashville a lot. Yeah, we're going to see it right here.
Yeah.
Cloud, when the platform goes off to the side, Cloud gets free limit for the most part and can charge up really 2/3 of his limit while he's up there.
Also, it can help him out when he's trapped on ledge against Sage.
Right.
People really don't take advantage of that platform when you're like being, ledge guarded really effectively, and that platform goes like, right above you. He's basically saying, "Come to me."
Yeah, it's actually a very good counterpick against ledge trapping, which is something Fox is very good at. Oh, good aggressive down air right there.
All right, and this time Ralphie does have a lead, but, considering how volatile this matchup is.
This matchup's pretty wild. And he's up aired from ledge so many times, and he's gotten away with it every time so far.
And this is like where we're actually starting to see a little bit of that sort of counter play coming out from Ralphie. We saw him try and bait out a bunch of air dodges that last game, and now he's being super aggressive, throwing out these up airs. He's not waiting at all, and he's been tacking on so much percent to it, and that's going to beat the
back air,
slash.
super safe on shield. The F tilt, very much not. So I'm not sure if that was a mix-up or a misinput, but either way, not good for Sage, but a great catch right there, and that's going to kill. Took his jump. It wasn't even a 2-frame, I guess. Either that or he tried to jump between the up tilts.
If it was a 2-frame, he would have lived. He would have gotten his jump back.
Because the only time, I'm just saying he might have lost a jump in the up tilts there as well, but I think that was true.
No, he didn't have it. He got caught by the up tilt before he got his jump back.
Yeah, so good catch by Sage. Wow.
Ooh, and Ralphie, despite being ahead by a pretty big margin, this is where experience.
Looking good for Sage.
This is where experience really helps.
We saw Sage do the same thing to Bankai just a few minutes ago.
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Although Ralphie is at this point a little bit more experienced than Bankai is, he still does not have the just years of fighting game expertise that dekillsage has garnered for himself. He finally manages to make it back down to stage, but only 29% on dekillsage. At this point, he's pretty much going to need some, and that might be it. Oh, no, he's going to live.
He's out of range for that. Goes a little too far away. And now we're getting up to that high percent again. Cloud with max rage. Fox is going to die very early to a cross slash or something like that. And he's got to get one of these kill moves to hit eventually. And he up airs from ledge again, and it works. Now is a really rough situation. He does land again. But this is difficult for Sage.
The spacing right now from Ralphie, this is so intense. One proper read with that cross slash will absolutely mean the end. Getting forward thrown isn't the end of the world, but if he has to burn limit to make it back, that could be devastating for him.
The jab roll must have been a misinput right there from Sage.
He
does go for it, and he's not able to punish. So no limit for Ralphie, but he's still alive. And the nair. Strong hit nair, going to take it. Great finish by Sage in a very, very tight set right there.
Oh, yeah, no. Ralphie's smiling. Wow. He knows that both of them played well, but in the end, dekillsage has been showing clutch tonight. Like,
dekillsage very much has the clutch gene.